Hello, everyone. Good to see all of you this morning. We are approaching winter in South Africa. The weather is not so good today. And I wish I would have been in the Philippines or somewhere where they have only 2 seasons. Hi again. It's good to see all of you today. Let me see. I'm 8 minutes late. My booking was saying 10:30. So it's 10:38 a.m. in South Africa in the morning. And good morning again. And good night and good afternoon. I know in some places their time zone is different from ours. Okay. I did not live stream last night due to some, I had a busy schedule actually. Yeah, I had to attend other things. So many things are happening in this community. So I had to help other leaders and members how to go through about certain things. Many, they are rejoicing that their send buttons are being turned on. You know, people are having different views about this send button business. Yeah. So today I would like us to review the send button business and find out exactly what is the opinion or opinions from other community members of TBC, because there's a lot that is involved in the whole thing. Many people do have a send button, but they don't get it. They don't understand what to do with it. That's another thing that I've picked up. So we need to find out why. Where is the problem? Why are they stuck with their send buttons? They can't use their send buttons. I saw some articles in the Facebook. Some they posted in the Facebook that I do have a send button, but what must I do with it or how to use it? Okay. So not forgetting some articles from the blog that were explaining about the suspension of the send buttons and what was the main reason. And currently, yes, more they have now their send buttons. So I would like us to check some things from the blog. I'm just retrieving one of the articles that will explore what we are sharing about. Let's just wait for my network is a bit slow this morning and the weather is bad. That's something that I need from the blog, then I'll share it with you. So I'm going to share the screen with you. Oh, the network is so slow. Let's just wait for it. I am connected. Okay, let me try again. Let's try again. The network is very slow. Okay, let me log in now. I'm using a different site. There we go. Let's just wait for page to open. I just wanted to log in first so that when I share the screen, at least the page will be ready. My network is very slow. Let's check. Let me check again. Okay. Meantime, while it's still calibrating, let us continue. Okay. Before all of our send buttons were turned off, there was so much activities within TBC community. Everyone had his or her own send button active. That was before the admin suspend our send buttons. I hope we're clear on that one. So during that time, something happened. Something that led the admin to suspend our send buttons. And something that we were not aware of. Many started asking, what is going on? We can no longer make business or generate income because of the action that the admin has taken. Some, they mention things like what the admin is doing is killing the business. Listen to that one. What the admin is doing, it's killing the business. So much has been said after the suspension of the send buttons. And some of the members who were saying those things are the ones who were claiming to be familiar with the education blog and the updates. And some of them, they even claim that they have a very strong close ties with the admin, telling communities, and while on the other hand, they were scheming and doing things astray. They were going astray, you know. Fine. Since we all understand that our admin cannot be shaken by naysayers or such sayings, you know. They went on with their plan to this day, meaning rooting out the culprits who have made us not to have our send buttons during that time. Now, you ask yourself that after the reason has been tabled in front of every member of the Billion Coin, nothing much was said from some of us, but of course, others were grateful and say thanks, admin. But it didn't just happen like that. It has to go through some stages. They had to advance the nodes, and they had to change certain things. They had to protect each and every community member of TBC. Now, the bottom line is the admin didn't just wake up that morning and say, I decide to suspend the send buttons. No, it didn't just happen like that. Something prompted the admin to apply that action, of which most of us in this community, we know why they prompted that action. Discounting. Some of the community members were selling their wallets with full TBC coins for the price of $200, $100, even more. We saw those cases in South Africa. Now recently, one lady from Soweto and others, they are selling TBC wallets with full TBC coins. Those wallets from $200 right up to $2,500. So now I'm going to share the screen with you to discuss something. Yeah, it looks like we are somewhere now. So I'm still on the send button. Okay. Okay. So let me just go back quickly on one, then I'll share it with you. So we have to, let me check something here. There is an article that I need to share with you. Okay, here's the article. Okay, and then I'm going to share the screen with you. But I think most of you went through this article. All right. I'll just show you, then you can go through that. Let me come back here quickly. Let me share the screen with you. I'm going to screen share. Share. Then present to everyone. Okay. The article is from admin, as you can see there. The date, 10 April 2018. The heading says, TBC trusted sellers are in the distribution business. So if you go to that article, then you'll start reading, then you'll understand as you go down that why the admin decided to suspend our send buttons that time. Okay, so yeah, the article, now you saw the article, just go through it. Now, they did not make a decision just like that, but something prompted them to do that. Now, here's the question. We had our send buttons turned on before they were suspended. And now we have more send buttons turned on, meaning the admin has turned on more send buttons. What is the difference between now and before the admin turned on our send buttons? What is the difference? The difference is that they were suspended because of something was happening within the TBC community, and something that nearly crumble our system, but the admin has to do something about that. So what is the difference? The difference, to me, it's not much. Excuse me, please. I just want to get power, otherwise we're going to cut out. Stay tuned. Sorry, guys, we need power. Sorry for that. See. Yeah, sorry, now we are sorted. I'm using a laptop, so it was gonna switch off any moment from now. But now we are safe. My apology for that. Okay, so thanks Archie for showing up and other viewers. Now here's the thing. If someone goes to Facebook or in a live stream asking that my send button has been turned on, please come and partner with me. Or I don't know what to do with it. Or what must I do? Now it goes back to what we have discussed when you started the live stream, that our send buttons were on before they were suspended. And you can count a number of transactions that were done during that time, including those who were discounting, those who were selling wallets, and etc. Right? Things were happening. It was business as usual. People will tell you that I've made so much. You know, I'm selling every day. It was busy, believe you me. Before the send buttons were turned off. Remember that what you're talking about, the suspension of send buttons, it's something that happened a couple of months back, not a year ago. So people, they were making money every day, every week, every month. Okay? Our buttons were suspended for a little while. People complained, but all that was sorted out. Now they're active, though not all, but it looks like every day, every week, every month, more send buttons are being turned on. But the way things are now, it looks like because the send button has been turned on, this is something new. Wow, it's something new. People, they don't know what to do with it. How can you ask a question like that? How did you make use of your send button before it was turned off? Facebook, in the live stream chairs, they're asking, what must I do with it? It looks like most people forgotten that their send buttons were on before they were turned off. They don't know what to do about it. Now, in other words, they are saying to the live stream chats or groups or Facebook, tell me how to market myself. That's what they're saying, yes. Tell me how to market myself. You are a member of the Billion Coin. You know how to do your presentation. Offline, online. And now you have a problem because the business now it's facing you directly. The business of TBC requires you directly to be active. But yes, of course, it won't be easy for some of us to do that because you know why? Some they left our communities astray. That is why we have orphans. They can't market themselves. They were using other people to make things, you know. They turned some of our community members into economy slaves, meaning they were just sitting, meaning they were taking a back seat while others were bringing people into their presentations. Then after those people brought constituency into their presentations, then they were gaining by sitting, conducting. But they did not know how to market themselves. People who were bringing business to them, it was those who were inviting people into their presentations. Now, those ones are the ones who are complaining that we don't know what to do with our send buttons. Yes, they don't know what to do because they've never taught themselves to use their send buttons. Someone was bringing a constituency for them in order to generate money. And those people who were attending their presentations, they were bringing people to buy their perennials, coins, if they were discounting, things like that. So they've never prepared themselves for their business, TBC business, but they wanted someone to come and do for them. That is why most of their constituencies, they are approaching other leaders to get help because they are currently orphans. So we must understand that how were these orphans generated? They were generated by people who were ignorant, people who were not giving a good presentation of TBC. To them, TBC was to sell coins. That's it, and kringles. And they did not do a proper presentation. Their proper presentation was to convince people that in 6 months' time, or 8 months, or a year, they will be in a position to withdraw from TBC. That was their main presentation. That is why, if you look at their downlines, they have more downlines than a normal TBC member. And those downlines are miserable today. They are currently orphans because people who were leading them did not give them a proper presentation. And when they were asked questions, they started blocking their downlines or constituencies, things like that. They couldn't answer anything. They were not familiar with the education block. It was all chaos. Now, those are the ones who are currently on Facebook and asking questions in our TBC live stream broadcast that I have a send button, but I don't know what to do with it. I'm not going to answer that. I don't know about you, because everyone with a send button knows what to do. Now, are you asking me to give you a marketing plan to market yourself. If you are a TBC member, you have a send button and you have kringles or coins in your wallet. It is your own wallet. It is your business to conduct. Let us not use one another for our own gains. When we live stream or when we post videos on YouTube, we are doing that in order to build this community fairly, not using one another. Now, 75 to 79% of the offense were generated by those ones who had sent buttons before. Now they're complaining. They're complaining because their constituencies lost trust in them. They did not tell them the truth. That is why as soon as they approach us, the first thing that they will ask is, when are we withdrawing? Because who said that in 6 months' time or 8 months' time, we will withdraw our millions? I like that. I wish I could withdraw mine too, you know. Because they did not teach the system. They did not tell the truth. Do you know how many cases we are faced with currently? A lot. A lot. Because you can see that some of us have lied to our communities that money will be in your bank in 6 months' time. I said to you, they did not present TBC. They were selling kringles and coins with lies. The only presentation they were doing is the projection calculator, of which they did not do it well. And most of them, we used to do presentations for them of TBC, starting from first page right up to the last page, explaining it thoroughly, sometimes with their native language, of course. But it looks like we were presenting this system to wrong people, people who will divert things at the end. This community of TBC today is faced with troubles because of such people who are not reading, who are not following the instructions. They just want the send button to do a magic for them. So I myself am not in a position to answer questions like, my send button is on. I don't know what to do with it, or what must I do with it? You can't ask me that. That's junk. You're asking me junk, you know. So our fellow TBCians here who are focused, who knows exactly what to do, they will never ask such questions. They understand that our live streams or Facebook private, it's for building ourselves and helping each other to grow this community. So I hope now we understand the difference between before the send buttons were turned off and now. There's no difference. When admin decided to suspend the send buttons, it was like a technical breakdown, but it was resolved. Now go out there, promote your business, market yourself. Don't ask others to give you ideas while you're sitting doing nothing. Okay, let's see. Hi, Sky. Archie, I've seen you. Sky from South Africa. Archie from South Africa, KZN province. Thanks for being here. Now, should it happen again that admin notice something in the whole operation of TBC, they will definitely act or do something about it. And we don't know what will be the impact by then. But they can't just leave things loose. We were nearly destroyed by the discounters. And discounting is not only by selling cheap, but if someone goes to social media, Facebook, for instance, and start attacking this community, that person is discounting. Yes. If someone goes to social media and start calling us a scam, that person is discounting. I heard last year someone saying discounting it's only selling cheap, but while others were stealing other people's coins, wanted to sell them for only $50. They say, no, that was not discounting. Let's listen to that. So discounting is being classified in a number of forms in this community. So I hope now we are clear about the suspension of send buttons earlier, last year. And we also understand why, and currently the admin is reinstating all of those send buttons because they were on before. So go out there if you don't have enough in your wallet, because if you don't have one full TBC coin, you have nothing. You're just playing. You need to do something about that. If you have one coin, do something about it. Accumulate while there's still a chance to accumulate, because we have a warehouse full of cookies. So make use of the opportunity, fill up your wallets. While you're busy filling up your wallets, you can partner with a trusted seller of your choice. Top up. Don't rely on the kringles that you were given when you signed up, 25,000, 50,000, or 100,000. To me, that's not enough. You better do something now, because we will be having quite a number of projects that will involve us trading for goods and services, peer-to-peer, things like that. So that's what I'm asking. Okay, let's read what Sky is saying here. Self-education is so important, but in the beginning, people did not know that they must follow the block. Yeah, they got their free coins and then did nothing else, as they were not taught properly. Thank you, Sky. It's true. We just discussed that. Another part of us did not teach our communities to visit the blog. You know why? They were scared that these communities will get wiser and start doing things by themselves. And as soon as our communities are in that position, of course, we will be happy about that they are learning, they are growing, and then when they grow, they will teach others. Then they'll even bring more into this community. But they were held a hostage by those who did not teach them the TBC education. Instead, they were shown the projection calculator, and they were told that in 6 months or 8 months, they will be in a position to withdraw. You see where the problem is. That is true. I agree with you. That is why currently we have to help the orphans. And as soon as you do a presentation to these orphans, do you know how they react? I've done quite a number of them. After that presentation, the very same orphans will bring more people. They will say, you know what, we were in the dark. Thanks. They will start enjoying to be with this community. It's happening. So people sometimes can be cruel, believe you me, because what their concern was that, I mean, those sponsors and upliners, they were concerned about selling coins only to these people or orphans. Do you know what did they say when the admin proposed that is going to open more send buttons? Some, they called me privately. They said admin is not doing the right thing. Why is he allowing the more send buttons? Because we were only 100 and they were making money. Remember that thing, it's in their DNA, it's in their blood. So they don't want to share. Greed, remember. So they started accusing admin that why is admin opening more send buttons, because now they can't make business anymore. It's because now admin was now communicating with everyone openly, right? They were giving freedom to everyone. Then you will decide whether you accept it or not. They were so angry to this day, and some of them, they so wish that they can give away their wallets. They don't want to hear anything about TBC. They are very angry and miserable too. So they did not teach the right thing, the education of TBC. They were only creating economy slaves. That's what they're doing. People who will buy their coins. How can a member be in a position of thousands more stake of TBC coins? On the other hand, that person can't even market him or herself. No. Something is not right there. But that person is waiting for the cash out button. Where are you gonna see that? So we are at work as we speak. They are actually exposed. So let's get back to work, my fellow ones. Let's help these orphans. Mission continues. And remember, in no time, we will be celebrating third year, and the number is growing. So let me see what Pereira is saying. Yes, they get so excited, believe you me. They talk to me anytime, and I've started conducting workshops to workshop them, to give them more. And believe you me, some of them, there is a possibility that they can be added into our leadership, some of them, because they're very good. So You know, in this life, you will never know if someone is greed or this person has a bad heart up until you work close with this person. And most people who claim to be good are the ones who are worst. So we picked up good leaders from these orphans during our workshops and meetings with them. People who are keen to work with us and do more than what others have done in this community. And we want to ensure that those ones will build them further. Other countries, they had problems with their leaderships and their executives, and they had to clean the slate. And if they didn't do that, by this time, they wouldn't have moved from where they are. So let's help these people. They are our communities. And for now, I will advise you to go to that article again. Just go through it. It explains about the send button and why was it suspended and things like that. Sorry, I don't know what's happening with the network here. Okay, I just want to show you that article here. The heading says, what happened now? The heading says, TBC trusted sellers are in the distribution business. And then it was posted by admin on April 10, 2018. Just go through it. You're gonna learn a lot from that article. Anyway, my beautiful, loving fellow TBCians, thank you for now. And I'm looking forward again to join you later. If one of you will be broadcasting, I'll be grateful to receive your link so that I can join you guys. And Sky, thanks again. And thanks Archie and all those who are watching currently. I'll talk to you soon.